And the next question is, well, kind of broad. How do I comply with the regulatory requirements for SPL and SPM? I'll start by answering just a little bit broadly, which is, both the FDA and Health Canada do publish comprehensive guidelines. And I think with enough time and energy spent, you can certainly go out there and make yourself an expert. We do, by the way, also have a handout available with some links that can get you started. But I'm kind of interested, Howard, in what you would have to say here. How would you, answer this question if you were at the conference with somebody and they said, how do I comply with these things? What would be your thoughts?
Okay, so in terms of writing the monograph or the package insert, we leave that to the pharmaceutical companies. But the regulatory requirements for submissions, you come to DCL and we'll walk you through it. But basically, there are the links that David referenced that we'll be providing to you. But you should be familiar with them. And one of the things that I found now, let's back up a minute. SPM right now, the XML for Health Canada is really focused on just the monographs. That's all that they're doing. The FDA has additional uses for SPL, which is establishment registration, NDC label code requests, NDC label code registrations, the blanket no change certification, which we'll be talking about later, the lot distribution reports. REMS is now becoming mandatory for those who may be familiar with it. I won't go into detail on that one yet today, but there are all sorts of uses that they found for SPL, and you need to conform to those. So they do offer training. They have an SPL. One of the links that we'll provide to you is the FDA's SPL resources page, which has a lot of links for you to look at. Or again, you can come to DCL and we can walk you through all that.
I think another helpful hint here is, one of the things I've discovered is that sometimes the people who are working on labeling in an organization for the U.S., for the SPL, a lot of times don't talk to the people who are, dealing with labeling for Canada or other parts of the world. And, so just another recommendation I would add is you're moving down this, use each other in your organization. Make sure you know the other labeling people. If you work in the U.S. on labeling, make sure you know who's doing it in Canada. And if you're in Canada, make sure you know who's doing it in the U.S.